In this video, I'm going to be turning this one bedroom into 3 completely different rooms, including a storage room, a bathroom and a bedroom. And I'm going to be showing you the full process of how I've done it. To start off, we're going to need a lot of materials, so let's go get some. With the power of editing, that journey was less than a minute. The main thing we needed was CLS, and that's this what I'm carrying here. This is what we're going to be using to build all the walls out of. To get started on the fun part of the video, the first thing we're going to be doing is taking out these 2 rails here. The idea is to have a wall come across here, then along here replacing these 2 rails, and then go down here separating a bedroom and a bathroom. And then finally all of this is going to be taken out just to make more space to walk up the steps.
That is very handy, isn't it? That cuts fast. Let's put a door frame here and a door frame here, so you go into the bathroom here. A 900 shower tray in. It's gonna come out a bit too much, so you're gonna have to come. He says you're gonna have to come a bit over.
The problem we're having at the minute is the shower is obviously meant to be going here, but with the shower at 900 by 900, which is what the customer wants, you add the stud work, the plaster work, the tiles, everything on, it's gonna come out to about here, and obviously that's gonna cut off a bit off the window, which the customer doesn't want, but it also doesn't want to go smaller than 900 by 900. Well, once we've worked around it, I'll get back to you and let you know what we're doing. What I'm going to be doing now is I'm taking all this frame out, all that frame out, and then obviously taking that door off. Door we're keeping, the frame we're literally just ripping out. Customer just wants a plastered finish across here and then across here as well, so no door is going to be here, literally just a hallway. Rip out completed, it was time to do a clean up. This is all I'm going to clean for now because we are coming back tomorrow, so I'll do a bigger clean tomorrow. But on top of that as well, it is being plastered, so obviously that's going to make mess. And then on top of that, the carpet is being changed, I'm pretty sure.
I didn't know the panels were coming.
Moving on, we're going to actually start working on building the walls. For today we're done. This is obviously the first day of the job and we're just finishing up now. It's currently 5, half 5 round about. I'm going to run you through where we're at. So these two door frames we've managed to take out. And then where we're at the stonework is here. Obviously all needs noggins. We didn't have it at the moment, but we also will be putting plasterboard on. But I got a question. Is putting plasterboard on stud work like this a carpenter's job or the plasterer's job? I would say it's the carpenter's job, but I don't know. I'm just asking. Tomorrow is work on the plasterboard and then start working on the wall here. We'll also need to do another material in the morning because we forgot to get two door frames, one for the bathroom that's going to be here and then to enter the bedroom that's going to be here. Anyway, that's a wrap up. I will be back tomorrow. The next morning, we just got to the job. Obviously, to start off, we're going to unload the van. Let's get it.
And that there, so you're actually walking around, right?
What we're doing here is working out how the bathroom is going to look. Because the bathroom is going to be quite narrow, we're working out if there's going to be enough room to sit down on the toilet comfortably and walk past the toilet comfortably.
Just wants your knees against the wall. And the thing about it, the toilet, you'd have to go around to get to the toilet. I mean to the shower. Toilet here, you walk past it, and then you've got a sink and the shower here. So you've got a bit of working space to get your clothes off, clothes on or stuff like that.
After a bit of thinking, we decided that the bathroom was going to be way too narrow. So instead, what we're going to do is a bit of an L shape. What I mean by this is where the toilet and sink is, it's going to be wider. And then when it gets to the shower, it's going to make a sharp turn in the shape of an L. So the shower can be a perfect fit. Moving on, we're going to start working on the noggins. And then after that, it's straight onto the plasterboard. With all of the noggins and most of the plasterwork done, it was time to move on to the second wall. Currently, obviously we're starting to work on the L-shaped part. Literally, we just got to do this bit, the corner. And then while the other carpenter is doing that, I'm working on the plasterboard. What I'm struggling at the minute is my eyes aren't very good. As you can tell, I keep on missing the stud work. And then I have to come around, see which side I went. Obviously, these three I'm gonna have to move over. Them two, I made a mistake there as well. You can use the laser level and do it that way so you don't miss, but the laser level isn't used by the other carpenter. I'm gonna finish screwing this on. Now that the second wall is built, we're moving on to the final parts of this build. All that's left to do on the carpentry side of things is literally the frames and the doors. If you're starting to notice, we are leaving one side of the plasterboard off. This is just so insulation and electrics can go in, and then we're leaving the rest to the plasterers. Hopefully you guys are starting to understand the structure of the room now. This is going to be a bathroom here, including a sink, shower and toilet. This room here is going to be the bedroom. And then finally, this is going to be the storage room. And because this property is a union accommodation, it does make sense to have a storage room. But as I already mentioned, moving on to the final part, we're going to start working on the frames. The plan was for me to build the frames and the second carpenter to fit the frames, as you're seeing right now. Our last and final job was to see what was behind this wall and see if we could shrink it down in any type of way. Here we're looking behind it and sussing out what we can actually do. We decided we was going to take all the plaster and stud work around it off. The reason why the customer wants it smaller is because he wants to fit the bed in this part of the room here. What we did find when doing the rip out is the previous people that done this build were definitely cowboys. As you can see, there is massive gaps between the wall and stud work, and this obviously shouldn't be here. This is on both sides as well, and the gaps were quite big. The tenants that previously used to live in this room used to always complain that it was cold, and now we know why. Not only that, but they didn't insulate it properly. They probably only had a few bits of insulation left, didn't want to buy a new pack, so they just threw what was left in the wall and left it at that. As you can see, it shouldn't just be coming out like that. But for all tradespeople that are watching this, leave your thoughts in the comments. And this is where we're at currently. It's coming to the end of the day now, so I'm just packing up. This obviously has been ripped out now. The aim obviously is to make it tighter to actual brickwork. All the plasterboard that we are doing, as in one side of the plasterboard is on. Both frames are in. Stud work is complete. Do you want to add MDF boards on here just to cover it up, make it look nice? Regarding here, obviously that's going to be a plasterer's job. We don't plaster, so a plasterer is going to come in and do that while we're away. But that is everything today, so I'm going to pack up quickly now, and then I guess that's it. I'll see you guys maybe like 2 weeks from now.